Hey guys, I'm back. Before we get started, like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. My channel actually is growing, and I just want to say thank you. I just did a big thank you to everyone. It's super fun. So I get asked a lot. My girlfriend asked me to do this. Shout out to Monica. How are you? I get asked a lot, how do you clean and season chicken? I see some YouTubers, sometimes they come on there and they season their pots, especially like a Dutch pot. If you have an old Dutch pot, all the seasoning is in there. Hold on, let me show you. Here we go. Oh, sorry for the noise, guys. But look at the difference of a seasoned pot. I'm gonna rinse it to you. Let me rinse it out and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Now check it out. This is a Dutch pot. This is a Jamaican Dutch pot, right? This one, you can make a lot of your like stews in here, your curry goat. I'm looking for the cover. Anyway, I can't find the cover. Anyway, here's your Dutch pot. See how clean and nice it is inside? And then this is actually a seasoned pot. Look at this one. You see how you can see all the color? Well, this one, you can tell it's been used. That actually is not a bad thing. So this is new, it's not seasoned. And this one is seasoned. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back and do another tutorial on how to season your pots. But anyway, I'm here because I had a request of how to clean and season your chicken. This one, I'm gonna take the skin off. So it's up to you if you like the skin on and off. This one I'm taking skin. So this is a bag right here of quarter legs. This is gonna be a lot of work, but we're gonna get it done. This is 10 pounds of quarter chicken. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need your quarter chicken, right? Unless you have chicken cut up for curry or you have a whole chicken, you could use this with a whole chicken too. You're gonna have your meat seasoning. You're gonna have some fish seasoning. I mean, not fish seasoning, chicken seasoning. You're gonna have some lime, some vinegar, of course, some sharp knives, a bowl, a big bowl like that, and some gloves, and a large cutting board, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. First we're gonna open up the bag. We're gonna pour the chicken in the bowl. We're gonna rinse it with water, with the vinegar and some lemon juice. And then I'm gonna remove the skin. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna cut it up. And then we're gonna season it. When we season it, we're gonna cover it, and then it's gonna sit in the fridge overnight. Now what you can do, the chicken, the next day after it's washed, cleaned, and seasoned, you can cook it the next day. If you don't wanna cook all the chicken the next, like me, we're not eating 10 pounds of chicken one day. You could put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you could freeze it. So I'm gonna show you everything and how it's done. All right, guys, you ready? Let's get messy. Okay, guys, I'm back. You ready for this messy work? All right, you guys can time me too, even if you want to time me and see how long it's gonna take. So here's my bowl, here's my chicken. I'm gonna open it up. It's really messy. And put my knives aside, the seasoning. So I have the bowl. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So see, the skin is on. Look at all that fat. Yuck. Look at all this. We're going to get rid of all that. Skin is on, so I clean the whole bag at the time. Then I get my Ziploc bags. I'm going to show you what I do, guys. Just follow along. Just watch the video, and we're going to do it together. And this is... Let's clear that out. Okay, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put the water in there. We have our vinegar. While that's running, I'm gonna pour my vinegar on there, maybe like a quarter of a cup. Also put my lime juice and some lemon juice. I'm gonna put that in there as well, right? If you don't have lime juice, you can use fresh lemons or fresh lime. And you could put that in there. We're going to try to clean as we go along the way. Now, some people, I know in the Caribbean, if you don't have a garbage man coming to pick up your garbage daily, like I only pick up twice a week. I'm going to go and put my gloves on. We take the garbage of the chicken and actually put it in a shopping bag and freeze it. Just so that it doesn't sit in the garbage outside for 3 days and you don't get like worms and the smell and all that stuff, okay? So after now we soak the chicken. Right, I'm gonna come now and I'm going to just remove the skin. Look at all that. We're gonna take this skin off and there's fat underneath the skin. We're just gonna pull that off. It's kind of hard with these gloves, but see all this fat? We're just gonna rip it off. Ooh, right? Rip that off. And then I'm gonna go use my Dutch pot. I can use another bowl, but I'm gonna have my Dutch pot right there. I have my knife. I'm gonna start to cut. Well, I like to break the joint first. I'm telling you guys, this is messy work. I break it to loosen up that joint right here so that when I cut it, it's gonna be real easier. Look at that. See? And this part right here, this bones, all this fat, I take that off too. Right? Let's see. This is you're gonna need a very sharp knife to do this. Right? If it just doesn't break, let me see if I just, kind of noisy. There we go. You see that? That's all bone and that's the fat. That's the butt of the chicken, the behind. All right? So get rid of that. Get rid of this. See here is more fat. More fat here. We're gonna cut that off. We're cleaning chicken. Cut that off too. See that? And then we cut here. All that fat is gone. Look at all the slime. You don't want none of that. Now, see how clean that is? No skin, no fat, nice and clean. Then what I'm gonna do, I put a slice here and I put a slice there. That's it. A little slice on both sides so that I could get the seasoning in there. So when you barbecue this or you put this on the grill, you want all that meat seasoning in there. Okay? So I have about 10. I have 10 of these. So I'm gonna have to go one by one by one. Okay, guys? You got it? You wanna see me do one more? Okay, we'll do one more. Let's go. It's a process. So rip the skin off. Rip off the skin. I break the bone. Right? I cut it. Look how easy that is once you rip it. Take off the skin. I slice it once. I come over here, I take off all this fat. I slice off this fat. You just want it as clean as possible. Trust me, it's a lot of work, but you gotta clean your chicken. And then we're gonna cut these bones off, like so. I guess some people, if you want to keep the neck bones, some people keep this, they make a soup or something like that. There we go, nice and clean. You can, look at that. You put your curry, you put your brown stew, you put your jerk, whatever you want. And then we just keep going. We keep on going till we can't go anymore. I'm just gonna clean it off. See? I make it look like a pro. But be careful with these sharp knives too. You don't want to get, that's why I have this meat cleaver. Look at that, boom. 1, 2, 3. You see how fast I'm going? But I clean chicken every week. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to go as fast as me and you don't want to cut yourself. So take your time, okay? Okay guys, I'm back. Whoa, that was a lot of work. Look at this. Look at that. If you don't clean your chicken, all of this fat, skin, all of that's gonna be in your body. Look at that. So that's what gives you the high cholesterol. Now, if you like the neck part, what do you call it, the bones, and you want to make a soup, you could do that. But this is what I'm telling you. I put it in a bag and we freeze it until it's garbage day, and then we throw it out. Because if you put it in the garbage now, it's summertime, it's 100 degrees out there, you're gonna get magnets in your body. So that's what we do with that, unless you want to compost it. So here's the chicken in my Dutch part. Nice, clean, slit, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and season it. So I have a little allspice. This is from Jamaica. This is allspice. I have a relative that grows pimento peas, and I grated up the allspice. That's right from the farm in Jamaica. I like chicken seasoning, but my chicken seasoning is a little low. So you could come in with like an adobe, complete. You could put garlic powder, onion powder. I think I'm out of onion powder, and of course the meat seasoning. So whatever you want, you're just gonna be really, really generous with this seasoning. And this was already washed and cleaned and cut up, remove the skin, and I'm just seasoning it. That's my pimento. I'm putting a little garlic powder. I'm gonna put some complete. It depends what you're making. You know how you want to season. You want to make barbecue chicken. You want to make brown stew chicken, curry chicken, fried chicken, chicken fricassee, tandoori chicken. You know, this is just the staple. This is the staple. So I make the staple of the seasoning. I let it marinate overnight. I throw it back in I'm gonna wash that bowl. I'm gonna throw that out, wash my bowl, and put it back in. And that's it. And then you could have, if you have, this could last you, I don't know how big your family is, 2 or 3 days. I don't know how big it is. So one day you do a barbecue, one day you do fry, you do an air fry. The next day you're gonna do something maybe jerk. So then you just add, like if you're gonna make jerk, you add your jerk. If you're gonna add curry, you add your curry. If you're gonna make barbecue, whatever you wanna do. So this is just a staple. So I don't really mix it up too much. So I have this meat seasoning, but I'm not gonna put it. I just like the chicken seasoning, and here it is, right? I know I'm going kind of fast, guys. Trust the process. There you go, look. Nice, seasoned, clean seasoned chicken, right? So then what we're gonna do, after I do that, because I'm not gonna eat, we're not gonna cook all that chicken. I'm not having a party. I take my Ziploc bag, right? Put in here, you divide it up, whatever you're gonna do. And because I know I'm not gonna cook all of that, and I don't want it to spoil, I freeze it. Does that make sense? So I'll leave it the first night, overnight, in the fridge, right? Kind of mix it up, some legs and thighs. See what I'm saying? And then I take another one. So I leave this in the refrigerator overnight to season. And when I'm gonna cook, I cook. And what I know I'm not gonna cook, you can label it, put the date on it, and put it in the freezer. You can put black pepper on this too. I don't cook with salt because, you know, dry seasoning already has a lot of sodium on it. And I ran out of black pepper, but the allspice is fine. This is enough. This is enough, guys. Because remember, when we cook, we're gonna come in and add our extra meat. Our extra seasoning. So I'm trying to make this. Is this even? I think so. This bag, listen, guys, groceries are expensive. This bag was $6. I can feed my family maybe 2 or 3 days. And then I make my sides and my vegetables, and here it is. You know, fish is expensive, steak is expensive, but you cannot go bad with a $6 bag of chicken thighs. There it is. Nice and seasoned. Now we just put the date and say what it is. Wash, clean chicken thighs. Right? And then we're gonna go and write the date on it. So, okay guys, so that's how I wash, clean, and season my chicken. I removed the skin and the fat. I broke the joints. I put them in pieces of 2. I slit them in the middle so the seasoning could get really good mix inside. And that's it. Let me know down in the comments how it comes out when you go and you clean your chicken. I'll be back with another one. Next time I come back, I'm going to show you how to season your pots. All right, guys. Bye.